Pompey escaped to Greece, gathering his own army. Civil war had begun. While Caesar chased Pompey, Antony governed Italy. But he was no politician. Rome grew restless under his rough hand, and Caesar was forced to return, not just to win battles, but to balance power. In 48 BCE, at the Battle of Pharsalus, the final clash between Caesar and Pompey took place. Caesar was outnumbered, his legions hungry. But his strategy was flawless. Antony commanded the left flank, and it was his cavalry that broke Pompey's lines. Pompey fled, defeated, to Egypt, where he was betrayed and murdered by the pharaoh's advisors. And when Caesar followed him, he found not only a kingdom in turmoil, but Cleopatra. Yet even as Caesar navigated Egyptian politics and romance, Antony kept Rome steady. He enforced order, reassured the people, and preserved Caesar's vision. Their bond was unbreakable, soldier and statesman, mind and might. But what neither man knew was that Rome's knives were already being sharpened. By 44 BCE, Caesar stood atop the world. He had restructured Rome, forgiven enemies, raised colonies, distributed land, and even reformed the calendar. He was named dictator for life, a title that made some cheer and others fear. Mark Antony stood beside him still, not only as a general but as consul of Rome. He defended Caesar's policies, quelled rebellions in the Senate, and offered him the crown, though Caesar theatrically declined it. But in the shadows, conspirators gathered. Men who believed the Republic was dying. On the morning of March 15th, the Ides of March, Caesar walked into the Senate without his bodyguard. Mark Antony had been delayed, perhaps on purpose, perhaps by betrayal. What happened next would freeze time itself. They stabbed him 23 times, and as Caesar fell, he looked into the eyes of one of his closest, Brutus. Et tu, Brute? Caesar, conqueror of Gaul, master of Rome, was dead. Antony arrived too late. But what he did next would shake history. At the funeral, before the people, Antony stood with Caesar's bloodied robe. He read Caesar's will, revealing gifts to the people, gardens, money, land. Then he asked the crowd, "You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause withholds you then, to mourn for him now?"